Striking university lecturers appear before the industrial court in Nigeria's capital, Abuja. They're to answer to a case filed against the Academic Staff Union of Universities by the federal government. The industrial action led to the shutdown of public universities since February the 14th. Among other issues, they're asking for improved funding for universities, salary review, and a mode of payment, an action the federal government is challenging.
You can't dictate to your organization how you will be paid. Your organization can decide to give you a check, can decide to pay directly into your account. One of their major issues is the issue of payment through either IPPIS or UTAS. We are saying that that cannot be dictated to government. We reserve the right to pay the way we believe.
The government seeking to enforce a no work, no pay policy and a court order compelling lecturers to call off their strike. Recently, government announced the state lack of funds to meet a prior agreement made between the former administration and the union. Instead, government offered to include over $460 million in the 2023 budget for outstanding arrears and reviving universities. Authorities also said they can only afford a 23.5% and a 35% salary increase for junior and senior lecturers, respectively.
And we must run a country where agreements are observed by governments under the rule of law. Because once the government has signed an agreement with ASU and is registered in the Ministry of Labour, it's binding on the government.
Meanwhile, the civil rights group Socioeconomic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, joined in the suit to compel government to meet the lecturers' demands.
The action of the federal government is totally condemnable in trying to abandon the negotiations that commenced already and not allowing that process to go through.
Government's move is coming amid ongoing negotiations between the two sides. The government had pleaded with the union for lecturers to resume work while it worked on meeting its demands. But ASU has remained adamant, demanding the fulfillment of an agreement it signed with government. The case has been adjourned to September 16.